And I didn't even know honestly what an editor did. And so I was talking to a buddy of mine who worked at the radio station. He said, "Oh," he said, "the guy that does my body work, he tests tools for Wood Magazine. Maybe he can help you." He gave me this guy's name. So I called Bob. That was the guy's name, and I called him and I said, "Hey, Bob," I said, "My name's Dave Campbell. I got your name from Craig. He said you test tools for Wood Magazine. I understand they're looking for somebody. What can you tell me about it?" I talked to Bob for 45 minutes, an hour, something like that. Great guy. And he says, "Well," he said, "the guy you need to talk to is Bill. Bill's the one who's doing the hiring." I'm like, "Oh, well, do you have his number?" "Well, sure." So Bob gave me Bill's number. So I called Bill direct, said same thing. "Hey, I see you're looking for this. I don't, can you tell me something about it?" Talked to Bill for about a half hour. And then Bill's like, "Well, okay, we'll drop off your stuff with HR and we'll go from there." And I thought, well, that's it. I'm flushed. I'm done. That's it. He's just, that's the end of the phone call. That's the whole thing. And so that night I quick threw together a resume. I didn't have any writing samples because I wasn't a writer. Um, I don't remember what I put together. I put together a resume. I don't know what I put together for samples, but I walked it over to HR because Meredith was basically right across the street from where I was, from the radio station. So I walked over there and HR was right inside the door, and I walked in and I said, "I'm dropping this off for the Wood Magazine job." She goes, "What's your name?" I said, "Dave Campbell." And she goes, "Oh, we've been watching for that." I'm like, "Okay." And so I sort of did an end round unintentionally. I mean, I hadn't interviewed for a job in a formal way since college because I just fell into these things. And so I didn't really realize that I was short circuiting the process, but it did end up back at HR. And I don't think I would have gotten through the HR smell test at first blush. I didn't have any of the qualifications. Um, but because I accidentally sort of got in through the back door, they interviewed me and decided to hire me. And they called me one day and said, um, this is before they offered me the job. They said, "Yeah, we'd like to get together with you and have lunch if that works. We'd like to talk to you." And I said, "Yeah, that's great." And he goes, "You like seafood?" I hate seafood. I hate it. Yeah, seafood sounds great. We'll pick you up. We'll go over to the waterfront seafood market. We'll have lunch. I'm like, "Okay, sounds great. Sounds great." Hang up the phone. Call Waterfront Seafood Market. "Do you have anything besides seafood on your menu?" "Oh yeah, we got chicken. We got other stuff too." So okay, I'm good. Get to Waterfront and we have to wait like 10 minutes for a table. And these guys are talking. They're both active outdoorsmen.